So I think for a long period of time, there's been quite a frustration that as new governments have come in with new infrastructure priorities, that it has kind of led to this stop-start approach to infrastructure projects. And you know, at least the last sort of two significant changes in government, I think, arguably, is where this has come from. The Infrastructure Commission runs the National Infrastructure Pipeline, and there's about 9,000 projects in there. Most of them, interestingly enough, are actually very small projects. I'd say about 97% of them, probably less than 100 million. So the sort of meat and potatoes of infrastructure is not the mega projects. It is everything else. And I think actually in many ways, people don't realize that there's so many small projects on the go. Now, when I think about degrees of certainty and ability to plan for projects, the ones that appear to be most certain that you can bank on are the small ones. The small ones are executable, that they can be planned well, and you know, they don't have such enormous cost risk to them. They're small bets. They're multiple, large scale, small bets. By contrast, the mega projects are really large bets. And as I've said before, with very high opportunity costs. And so when I sort of stand back and go, how do we get more certainty into the project pipeline so that we can build a capability around that? What sort of whacks me in the face is that you're never going to be able to get certainty on really, really big projects, enormous ones. They are, by their nature, highly uncertain. So I think where the Commission has gone is that the sort of structural sort of groundwork of building capability has to come from projects that you can operationalize and do year in, year out, right? And that is where maintenance and renewals comes in, because you cannot avoid that stuff. And if you do avoid it, you try and avoid it for a period of time, it's just going to come back to you later in a more expensive way. And so it's very low risk for decision makers and asset owners to say, you know what, like we're going to build a certain pipeline around the things that we know we're going to have to do. And it turns out there's a whole ton of those to do. So that's the sort of starting place and where the infrastructure plan at least started out.